Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of Daily Magic. My name is SlytherinKnight, and I'm so happy you could join me. Today's daily is just to cast 20 white or red spells, and I think we're going to use a deck we haven't, feels like it's been a little while, our Mardu Tokens deck. So, the deck is exactly what it sounds. The only thing that really makes it Mardu is Sinkhole Surveyor, Strategic Betrayal, and Sephiroth Fabled Soldier. So that's where most of the black mana comes in with this deck. Anyway, what else is different? It's been a little while since I've used this deck, so give me a second. Right, Arabella. If you want to use her combo with anything, you have to make sure that you only ever have one Warleader's Call on the field, because if you have two, it makes all of the tokens you can generate three. You know, 3 3s instead of 2 2s. Arabella's ability only works with things power 2 or less. So that's the main thing to keep in mind. I remember the last time we played this, I kept trying to find a way, or trying to think of something I could replace Arabella with. I just never really came to it. Though with Edge of Eternity having released, maybe there's something in there that could replace Arabella, but I haven't really got that far yet. Anyway, let's give it a shot. Kind of like most things, this deck requires a lot of, just, well, luck, to be honest. At least that's what it seems like for me. Like if you're getting the cards you need, if you're getting your, burn your opponent because things are hitting the battlefield, then you're gonna have a good time. If you're not gonna have a good time. But this is nice. Starting with all 3 colors, excellent. Okay. Obviously we'll hold on to the Lightning Helix. Yeah, I don't care. I want it gone. So we're gonna do Anim, just so that can start buffing up. We will do Warleader's Call next, unless they get rid of Anim. Cactar, okay. Rude. Yeah, let's do this first. We'll do that first. We'll play on him, and then we'll get some damage going. Another Slumbering Cerberus. That's perfectly fine. Actually, no. Let's stick with on him. Okay, we'll take that nice, quick, easy win. Very nice. Very nice. Great way to start a Sunday. So, let's not waste too much time, just go ahead and jump into another one. See if we can keep this going. Okay. This could be interesting. Okay. Stadium. Grim Bauble, goodbye Stadium Headliner. Unfortunate. Oof, really? Nice. Enduring Innocence, fantastic. Get exiled. Nowhere to run. Goodbye, Sephiroth. Sad, but is what it is. We'll go ahead and do this. The reason I went with that, the reason I went with the Inspiring Visage is because I didn't have anything else that I was going to be able to play for one mana anyway, so go ahead and just do that, so I have 4, 5 on my next turn. And our opponent decided to go ahead and concede. So far, this is going very well. This doesn't happen very often anymore, so I'm happy with that. Anyway, with that we did level up. What rewards did we get? 2 mythics and a jump-in token. Let's check to see if I can get those mythics to pull up. Alright, we did. And both of them are new cards. We got Uthros, Titanic God Core. It is a blue land. And stationing with 12 charge counters for blue and tap, add blue for each artifact you control. I can see that being really good for an artifact deck. I can definitely see that being pretty good. The other one is Weft Walking. When this enchantment enters, if you cast it, shuffle your hand and graveyard into your library, then draw 7. The first spell each player casts during each of their turns may be cast without paying its mana cost. The only problem with that is each player, so that means that it benefits your opponent as well. So, a bit of a gamble there, but I'm sure people can make a deck around it. Anyway, actually, I could see that being like some sort of omnipotence deck. You know, play first card you play is omnipotence after doing that for free, and then everything you cast is free. Oh, that'd be a little terrifying. Or is it omniscience? Yeah, it's omniscience, not omnipotence. One or the other. I don't use the card. This is a mulligan, no white mana to start with. There we go, this is better. We're actually going to drop a mountain. And play a mountain. Blue, okay. We're going to go ahead and do Annabelle here. Or Arabella, excuse me. We all know who she's based on, so. Sleight of hand. Do they not have any mana in hand? Do they not have any more islands? That's a little disturbing. Okay. Not gonna drop Annabelle. Fine. Let's do Warleader's Call. I might regret it, but let's go with Warleader's Call. That does buff up Arabella. Ability still activates. What can they do for 1 blue that they're holding out on? Opt. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, there's the mountain, so 1/1 makes it a 2/2. Okay. Excellent. Let's do you. Little burn. And get rid of you. Now they could equip. Oh, there's Vivi. Hello, Vivi. Goodbye, Vivi. Cost 2 to equip. Okay. Play Cauldron. And then, yeah, you could tap that to give that Vivi's ability. So now you have 4 mana to play with. But that's everything. Hello, Anim. That'll do. So I want... Is this how it goes? Yes. And there's nothing you can do. So Anim came in very clutch there, though I do think Sinkhole Surveyor... No, I don't know actually, the more I think about it. I don't know if that would have... If the generation of the token here... Well, because generating the token here took Anim out of Arabella's ability, but the token took its place. So... And this has to attack to endure 1. So, yeah, I think Anim actually helped win us the round on that turn. So, very nice. To be completely honest, I'm a little worried here. That's 3 matches, 3 wins. We've completed our daily. We do have a pack. We have a couple packs to open. So I think we're going to wrap things up here while we're on a win streak. Hopefully we can continue this going into the next episode, but we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? Either way, let's get to those packs. Oldest one first. Tarkir Dragonstorm. Mythic, alright. Something new, hopefully. Nothing in the commons and uncommons. Stormslayer, thanks. Though I do think that makes 4 copies of this, so I'll take it, I guess. Alright, now, Edge of Eternity. Okay, two rares. One of them, I think, one of them's going to be a like special art card. We'll see that in a second. But we did get Tapestry Warden. That is a new uncommon. Each creature you control with toughness greater than its power assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. That's awesome. So this becomes a 4/3 instead of a 3/4 during damage calc for power, right? Each creature you control with toughness greater than its power stations permanents using its toughness rather than its power. That's also very nice. Yeah, that is very nice. That's pretty strong for an uncommon, but I guess because it's a 4 cost. But either way, yeah. See, yeah, Hissing Quagmire, just a different art for the black and green land. Okay, let's see. This land enters tapped. Tap for black or green, and then for 1 black-green. Until end of turn, this land becomes a 2/2 black-green elemental creature with Death Touch. Very nice. And then the other one is Entropic Battlecruiser. The art on some of these spaceships is just absolutely crazy. At 1 charge counter, whenever an opponent discards a card, they lose 3 life. This could actually be kind of nice to add into the mono black discard deck. The only thing is you have to take the time to charge it. So, but all you have to do is charge it once, really. But then for its +8, it becomes a creature flying Death Touch. Whenever this spacecraft attacks, each opponent discards a card. Each opponent who can't loses 3 life. So they're going to lose 3 life no matter what happens with that. That's fantastic. Yeah, I really do like the idea of adding this one to the deck, to the mono black discard. I just don't know what I would want to take out. So, something to think about. Anyway, with that, we are going to wrap things up for today. So, if you happen to enjoy this episode, which I do sincerely hope you did, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you do happen to be new to the channel, hello, welcome, and please do consider subscribing. And to stay up to date for whenever new content is released, don't forget to hit that bell icon after you subscribe. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. And I will see you all next time.